Everyone, I hope everybody had a nice holiday weekend. We're going to be talking about something that a lot of people don't like to talk about, but we absolutely love to talk about it in this on my show. And we've been talking about it for a few years now and helping a lot of people not pee in their pants anymore. So anyone who has that problem, whether it's you or someone that you know, listen up, everyone. I have with me Bettina Ferrara, and she is the assistant to Tina French, who owns Juv. You absolutely love talking about people who have a problem that so many people have, and you can help them with this problem.
Right.
Please tell them about it.
Well, that's why I'd like to talk about it, because we can solve the problem. Unfortunately, as you get older, we have issues with our bladder. Lots of people have incontinence issues, laughing, coughing, sneezing and leaking, waking up in the middle of the night a lot to use the restroom, urgency, frequency, being afraid to go out and not knowing where every bathroom is on your map. So we have a procedure at our office that eliminates that. It's really neat.
Let me just tell you something, folks. First of all, we know that it's both men and women. So men, we know you're peeing in your pants too. And what we like to do is let people understand what they can do that other people can't. Number one, talk about you call it a procedure.
So what we have is we have a non-invasive treatment that you simply sit on. It does 11,200 Kegel exercises for you in the 28 minutes. The Kegel exercises strengthen the pelvic floor and helps lift everything back up into its more youthful position. And this helps with all the issues with bladder incontinence. And men, yes, absolutely, men have frequency issues. They tend to use the restroom a lot, maybe sometimes not void everything out. And this helps with all that stuff.
So here's what they do that other people don't. Number one, they take insurance. No one else does.
Right.
And we know that this chair is in this treatment is in other gynecological offices.
And urologists, yes, that's correct.
They don't take insurance.
That's correct. So we are different. We do two things that are different. One, we do take insurance, and also we offer a complimentary session to everyone, because it's very difficult for me to explain how it feels and works on your radio show, Carol. And your radio show has been wonderful for us, because we've been able to help so many of your listeners. And it's such a simple thing. We have 8 locations in the Valley. You simply call our phone number. We'll make you an appointment to visit one of those locations. You'll walk in. It's very casual. You sit fully clothed, and the chair does all the work for you.
And it doesn't hurt at all.
No,
and here's the great
completely
thing.
non-invasive.
Some people see something right away. They are the only ones that are going to offer you a complimentary 28-minute session. They want you to come in. They want you to try it. They want you to see what it feels like, because it doesn't hurt. And that's the first thing probably people think. So you can call them direct. Their phone number is 480-593-5400. Let me tell you, they have 8 locations. They're growing very fast, and the reason why is because so many people have this problem, and you don't have any excuses anymore.
No.
All you have to do is try it. That's what they want you to do. Everyone in their offices are all ex-patients of the chair. You're cheerleaders of that
correct,
chair.
yes.
So you can call them direct. Their phone number is 480-593-5400. You can check them out. The website's easy to remember. It's stopthep.com. And let me tell you something. There isn't anyone that doesn't understand that.
No, exactly. That's very easy for people to understand, stopthep.com.
Because everybody that's dealing with it knows
Right.
exactly what it feels like. The minute you start to sneeze, you hold on to things like going, oh no, I know what's going to happen, and it doesn't have to anymore.
Right, you cross your legs, and it's not even...
And it doesn't help.
And there's issues that are worse than that we can help with. I mean, Tina, the owner of the company, she was wearing complete Depends, and she could no longer work anymore. She couldn't leave her home. It was horrible. She started, researching ways to fix the problem, and she didn't want to do anything that was invasive. So she didn't want to take medication that had lots of side effects. She didn't want to have the bladder sling surgery, which now is not FDA approved any longer.
And it doesn't work?
No, and she didn't want to do Botox in the bladder. And these are the options that are out there.
Owie, owie, owie.
I know, it's horrible. So she started to research non-invasive ways to deal with this problem, and she came across this. And when she cured herself of it, she actually bought it with her retirement money and put it in her living room.
She was the first person in Arizona to own the chair and had
correct.
it sitting in her living room.
Yeah.
And guess what? She changed a big problem that she had.
Absolutely.
So it doesn't matter what your situation is, what they want you to do, they want to help change your life. They say it's BTE, best thing ever. And it is, because you know what? Everyone that works there, they're ex-patients of the
Right,
chair.
right.
They're all cheerleaders. They know that it works, and they want you to try it. They're the only ones that are going to take your insurance. They're the only ones that are going to offer you a complete free 28-minute session. So call them. Their phone number is 480-593-5400. They have several locations, 8 locations throughout the valley to be able to serve you.
Yep.
And the website is stopthep.com.
Exactly.
I mean, okay, so your problem was...
I had stress incontinence. Anytime I'd laugh, cough, or sneeze, I would have bladder leakage. I sat on the chair and I couldn't believe it. After one visit, I felt so different. It's working a muscle. There's never anything wrong with working a muscle. This is non-invasive. You sit on it fully clothed, and it basically contracts your pelvic floor muscle, making it stronger and bringing it back up. The bladder sits on the pelvic floor muscle, and for gentlemen who have prostate issues, this is wonderful because their prostate normally sits on the pelvic floor muscle as well. And even if they've had their prostate removed, strengthening this muscle is so important for them.
How many people are going to go to the gym going, you know what, I got to go strengthening my pelvic
There is no
floor.
pelvic floor gym
They don't even
exercise.
have it.
Yeah, not at the gym, no.
But the thing is that people, they are so excited about it. They come in and, number one, the fact that it doesn't hurt, it's
Right.
non-invasive,
Right.
it's FDA approved.
Right.
There is no reason for you not to try it. That's what they want you to do. So they're the only ones that are going to offer you a complimentary 28-minute session, and people sometimes see it right after
Right.
some kind of results right afterwards.
Exactly, and we do that. That does make us very different, and also the fact that we take insurance, Medicare supplements, and Advantage
Access.
plans, all different kinds of insurance. But the reason we do the complimentary session is it's so.
How do you
different to feel.
explain?
Yeah,
I even didn't know how to say Kegel. I thought it's Kegel, it's Kegel. So
So
try
yeah,
and do it.
it's So this is going to do, and it's going to be stronger than you can do on your own. It's going to do 11,200 in that 28 minutes. There is no possible way somebody can do 11,200 Kegel exercises in a day, let alone 28 minutes. And it doesn't hurt. It works the muscle for you. And in fact, it makes you feel more youthful. It's fantastic.
And it just tightens. It's a tightening
Right.
feeling. That's all it
Right.
is.
And it brings it back to its youthful position where it should be.
And so all you have to do is call them, and they're going to give you a complimentary 28-minute session. They want you to come in. They want you to be an ex-patient of the chair as well.
Right.
And what happens is, you know what, people come in and they have to do how many of them?
Well, we recommend 6 treatments for muscle memory. Now, it does depend on the severity of your issue. You could be, it depends on what you've got going on. Obviously,
You don't have to wear the pins anymore. You don't have to have the
Right.
pen anymore.
Yeah, right. And obviously, somebody wearing a small pad versus a pen, I mean, it's going to take a little bit longer, but you know what? This is non-invasive. It's so simple, and I've seen it change so many people's lives, and that's why we've grown to 8 locations. When we first came on your show, we only had 1 location.
I know. So it's growing for a reason.
I mean, yeah, because unfortunately, it's a problem, but we're fixing it.
Right,
So
and the
give us a
reason
call.
is, number one, they want you to come in. They want you to see what they have seen themselves.
Right.
They're all cheerleaders of this chair, and the reason why is because it's the BTE,
The
best thing ever,
Yeah,
and it
is.
works. And that's why you're here, and you've been telling everybody about it. You get so excited
I do, yeah.
about coming here. And why do we say it over and over and over again? There's a lot of people that think, oh, it's too good to be true. Well, you know what?
gotta try
How
it.
do you know until you try? And so that's why they offer you a complimentary 28-minute
It's so
session.
simple, Carol. Just pick up the phone or go on our website and see how this works and see how it can change your life.
That number to call, it's 480-593-5400. They have 8 locations throughout the valley. They want to serve you. They want you to change your life and be an ex-patient of the chair as well. Be a cheerleader of the chair.
Right.
Again, that number is 480-593-5400. Check them out on their website. It's stopthep.com.